See, Linda Mitchell, I need to actually slow down a bit. This has been such a frantic morning. I'm going to put you in charge of getting me back to base here. Can you do that for me?
I think I can. I think we can get the whole thing back on track, Todd.
Very good. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Linda, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful, and I hope you are as well.
I am.
Terrific. What's going on with downtown Indiana?
So many things are going on with downtown Indiana. For one, we have a wonderful new restaurant on Philadelphia Street in the 600 block, Casa Jalisco. It is a Mexican restaurant. It is wonderful. I've already been and tried the shrimp fajitas. I went with our mutual friend, Joyce Sharman, and we had lunch there one day. Had a wonderful time, wonderful experience with our waiter, and the food was just phenomenal, and there was so much of it. I had the lunch portion, and it ended up being my lunch and dinner.
And boy, I bet you going with Joyce, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, of course. We always have a good time when we go out and catch up. Mm-hmm. And we're hosting a ribbon cutting for Casa Jalisco next week on Wednesday at 4:30. Anyone who wants to is welcome to stop by and, congratulate the owners, Oscar and Heather, and two gentlemen named Armando and Hugo. They are the owners, and they keep it very, the service is excellent, the food is excellent. You really need to stop by and give it a try, and they're going to have some specials that day. So you'll want to check their Facebook page, Casa Jalisco, and follow them and keep up with all the different specials they have for margaritas and Taco Tuesday and just all the great things they're having. And like I said, Wednesday, if you want to stop by and congratulate them, please do so. We'll be there at 4:30.
Boy, they add to a very diverse type of dining fare in downtown Indiana. You can get anything. You can eat anywhere in downtown Indiana. Any country in the world, can't you?
Pretty much. When you think about it, for a town, our size, a smaller town, you can get Indian food, you can get, Italian food from, different perspectives of Italian food, American food, you can get Thai food, you can get Mexican food. It's just really incredible. We're incredibly blessed with the diversity of restaurants we have. Terrific. And they're all so good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right.
Working downtown, they're a little too good sometimes.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right. So what else is going on with downtown Indiana? That's good news there. What else do you have happening?
That's wonderful. And tomorrow we will be out bright and early with some volunteers. We have some folks from S&T Bank. We have Frank Kinter, and we have Shelley Rossborough from William and Mary, and again, Joyce, our friend. We are going to be tending to those tree beds along Philadelphia Street. We'll be taking the weeds out. If anyone was a fan of the weeds, they'll be gone tomorrow. You'll have to say goodbye to them. And we're gonna mulch them and get them ready for fall. We have a wonderful fall planned for downtown Indiana. Lots of great shopping and eating, and moving into the holiday season, we want everything to look ship-shape. So we'll be out tending to those tree beds, and they'll look a lot better by Monday.
Yeah, you know what?
We'll have some great volunteers out there working.
It's interesting. When you drive through Indiana, you're probably you're looking at the trees themselves. You're not looking down at their base. But when you do look, you see that, we're just like everybody else. We have a weed problem, and it's good that there are people that are willing to give their time so they can get out and help to eradicate those nasty things.
Yes. We do have a wonderful crew tomorrow. Russ Fleming, I forgot to mention him. He's driving the truck with the mulch, so I can't leave him out, or we'll be carrying mulch around in our hands if we upset Russ. But we are blessed in that whenever we need to tend to the downtown, whether it's the flower baskets or something like this, we have people that step up in the community and say, yes, I want my downtown to look nice. I want it to be welcoming. I want people to have that wow moment the first time they drive down Philadelphia if they are a visitor from out of town. Yeah.
We're going to say goodbye to those flower baskets soon, aren't we?
We are. We're making our arrangements with Dave Fairman to borrow the bucket truck. The Blairsville is always very kind in lending Indiana its bucket truck when needed. And again, we'll get together some volunteers, and we will have to say goodbye to them. but they will be replaced in due time by the Christmas decorations, so that will be something to look forward to. We'll put the trees and garlands back up and put the blue spruce lights out and get our big tree set up. So, things change, but always something nice coming along. And we're actually planning, and I spoke to your friend Josh Widdison yesterday, a virtual parade to take the place of the Lucy Donnelly Memorial Fund always puts on the big parade that we all love, and we know that we can't do that this year. But we are working with Hasty Kinter and Denise Liggett at the Tourist Bureau, and we're going to do a virtual parade. And Josh is going to be our narrator host, as he always is live in person, but he's going to do it on video this time.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's nice that you're able to do that.
Yeah. So we'll be sending out the call for units, people to submit their video of their unit, and this time you'll really be able to get creative. You won't be restricted to just driving down Philadelphia Street. Folks can do whatever they want in their snippet of the parade, and so if you want to make sure you're on that list to get registered, I encourage you to reach out to us at Downtown Indiana, Linda at downtownindiana.org, and we'll be sending that information out probably next week of how you can sign up to be part of the virtual parade.
Mm-hmm. Now, the It's a Wonderful Life Festival, obviously that's going to be different this year too, isn't it?
Yes, we will have our first Commonwealth Bank It's a Wonderful Life Festival, and we thank First Commonwealth for returning as our naming sponsor and riding through all of this uncertainty with us. But we are certain that we will have our beautiful 30-foot plus live tree from Musser Forest. We will have Santa. We've already been in touch with the gentleman at the North Pole, and he is ready to visit Indiana on the weekends. And we'll also have, our tree decorating contest and some of the other things for continuity. And we'll also be focusing on our wonderful shopping and dining downtown. We have, a lot of great reasons to come downtown during the holiday season as far as unique shopping experiences. We have Hobby Speed, which has trains and all kinds of different things. We still have a traditional bookstore at the Book Nook. We have wonderful shops like William and Mary, the 700 Shop, the Finery, Lucy Ray. So there'll be plenty of reasons to come downtown and see the lights and have some fun during the holidays.
Absolutely. The hot chocolate will still be flowing in downtown Indiana.
That should be our slogan. The hot chocolate will still. We may steal that. And of course, we'll still have plenty of festivities at the Jimmy Stewart Museum. They'll be showing It's a Wonderful Life daily once we move into the holiday season, and that's really a treat to see it at the museum. Yeah,
it really, really is. I always thought that with the model train display, they ought to make a hot chocolate river, but that's just me.
We'll put that on the wish list, on the Christmas wish list.
All right, we could do that. Well, it sounds like downtown Indiana is just as active as ever. Maybe the challenges are a little bit different and maybe even more difficult this year, but you're handling them.
We are. We've had to adapt some things. We've, of course, had to postpone some things, which is always sad, but it gives us time to think about them for next year to bring them back. We've still been able to do our maintenance type things, the flower baskets, et cetera. One of the things we're adapting is we always have our first Commonwealth Bank Taste-In Tour, and we're unable to do it the way we normally do it, but we are going to put together, we're working with the restaurants right now on putting together sort of a passport where you purchase a passport and you, during the holidays, will be able to go to the different restaurants, and each one will have a different offer, whether it's a discount or something you get extra or some sort of, perk for having the passport. So that will be different than what we normally do, but, we just have to keep adapting and keep on rolling with things as we move through the year.
Yeah. Is there going to be an actual light-up night?
We don't think we can do that because of crowd size, because once you say we're having a light up night and we're in the middle of the downtown and it's a public street, it's kind of hard to limit the number of people that would show up. Mm-hmm. So we're thinking of how we can do that too. Your friend Josh had some ideas for me yesterday, so we may play around with that and come up with something fun for light up as well. But the tree will definitely be there. The sleigh will be there from In First Bank. You can still do your family photos. We'll have the tree cam if you want to, sit by the fire at home and watch the tree and see how it's doing. We'll have that as well.
Very good. Very good. Hey, Linda,
Yeah.
thanks so much for being with us today. I appreciate that.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.